Hi, and welcome to Josh and Tim Talk Sports, our NFL prediction show. We're going to do this quick.
Week two.
Week 2. I'm Tim Shire.
I'm Josh Stone.
This is my broadcast partner, Chuck Kulchock. Tommy Shire isn't here today. That's a neighbor's dog.
Yeah, that's a dog.
And he's just saying hi.
Yeah.
So we got, I want to talk about the Guardians real quick because they deserve it. Even though this is an NFL prediction show, they deserve to be talked about. Magic numbers 15 to clinch the division, 9 to clinch a playoff berth, which they could do on the next homestand, 8-game homestand against the Rays and the Twins. I'm hoping they do it against the Twins. It would be cool if they did it when you were there, Chuck. So Joey Cantillo pitched amazing last night. 6 2/3 of perfect baseball.
Amazing.
People saying that, wow, it's just against the White Sox. Well, those people never played baseball.
Nope.
They don't understand.
They don't understand. Those are professionals.
A perfect game is amazing when you are doing it in high school.
Man, a perfect game be amazing in Little League.
Yes.
Like, I mean, perfection
Yeah.
is so hard.
It really is.
So hard.
So shout out to Joey Cantillo.
Shout
I've
out
never
to
said a
Joey.
bad word about him, but well, that's
I haven't.
he drove me insane. But maybe he'll end up being good. So we got our 14 NFL games here. We got the first game. We got the Bills at the Dolphins.
You were going to say Cowboys.
Bill, I was. Bills at the Dolphins. I'm going with the Finns.
I'm going to go with the Bills.
Yes.
The Bills.
You're going with the Bills, and so is Tommy. Maybe you guys can catch up to me. Oh, here's the standings real quick.
Maybe you guys can catch up to me.
The standings are, I'm 17-1 after the first week. Josh and Chuck are both 15-3, and Tommy's 13-5. And we want to talk for a second, since you just did the Dolphins game, just a second, not long, about the Tyreek Hill situation. And I think the three of us pretty much all agree that law enforcement went a little overboard.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, a little overboard there.
Yeah.
And who knows what it is. I said it could be one of two things. I hate saying the race thing, but we know how America is now. That could be, or it could be, and I brought this up, and Chuck and Josh were kind of surprised at this, but I heard someone say this, and it could be true. How do we know one of those cops didn't have money on the Jaguars? You don't know.
Don't know.
No.
The investigation will find out. So, but now let's get on with our picks. We've got Cowboys. Saints at the Cowboys. I mean, I can't. Come on, Cowboys.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Cowboys.
The Saints aren't
here.
that good. They won last week.
No, and yeah.
Big,
I mean,
but come on.
Yeah, I mean the Cowboys won big last week too. They're just better.
Yeah. And then Tommy's got the Cowboys. Who do you have, Chuck?
I'm going with the $60 million man.
The
Dak
Cowboys.
Prescott. Okay. And then we've got the Packers and the Colts. I think this might be a little surprise for people, but I'm going to go with the Colts. Tommy is. Oh, go on, Josh.
I'm gonna go with the Pack here.
Okay.
At home.
Tommy's going with the Colts. What do you got? I'm sure you're going with the Packers, Chuck.
Come on, baby.
Packers,
Packers.
baby.
Come on, baby. Come on.
You went with them last week too,
I did.
but they're playing on.
It was-
They're playing on American soil this
Yeah,
week.
I mean,
Right.
they didn't even play bad last week.
No, that
so
was
to
a close
speak.
game.
Yeah.
That was a close game, yeah. So then we got the Titans, Jets at the Titans. I'm going to go with the Jets, even though I hate it. I'm going to go with the Jets. Well, what do you got, Josh?
Unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to go with the Jets.
No,
I'm just taking it from you.
Tommy's got the JTS Jets too. What do you got? What do you got, Chuck?
I'm going with the home team, the Tennessee Titans.
Oh,
And
okay.
you know what? They almost won that game.
You know what? Let me
They
tell you
almost
something.
won last
It
week.
wouldn't be a surprise.
It wouldn't. They almost won last week. Will Levis is taking all the
Tennessee's
crap.
one of those
I
secret
just don't think
teams
he's
I
that
like.
good.
So
I mean, they got Tony Pollard. He's
He's
pretty
doing a
good.
mayonnaise commercial.
Tony Pollard was looking pretty good.
Did you see that? He got a mayonnaise commercial.
Oh boy.
Oh my God. Jeez. Okay.
Talk about mayonnaise.
I have a friend who is You know, I have the fear of pennies.
Mm-hmm.
He has the fear of mayonnaise.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
this is weird stuff, to be honest.
Yeah. So then we got the this one's quick. 49ers at Vikings. I'm going 49ers.
I'm going to go 49ers there.
49ers.
Yeah, and
I
I don't see it here, but I can't imagine that. Yeah, here it is.
Okay.
Tommy's going with the 49ers.
I
too.
certainly
You
hope
too,
so.
Chuck?
Yes.
Yeah.
49ers.
All right. So then we got the Seahawks at the Patriots. They're not winning 2 weeks in a row. I'm going with Seattle.
Give me my Hawks to start off 2-0, baby. Come on.
Tommy has the Hawks too. What do you got, Chuck?
He's not coaching anymore. Come on.
Patriots.
Okay.
It's always. I still
'Cause it's
say
at home?
He's not coaching
it's
anymore.
home
It's
and
at
a
home.
West Coast team coming
That's
east.
fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
yeah, but there's
That's
no
always
jet lag
tough.
coming east. Did
Yeah.
you know that? I didn't know that. I found that. I realized. I learned that from a Murder She Wrote episode.
Good show.
She solved a crime because someone said that they had jet lag and they came from Arizona.
Wow.
And she's like, you don't have jet lag when you're going east.
Wow.
Just remember who the Seahawks beat on Sunday, and who New England beat on Sunday.
Who did Seattle beat? Oh, Denver.
Denver. Oh, yeah. We'll see.
New England beat Cincinnati, but I don't know. I
Could
think
be a
that's
fluke.
I really think
Either that or, unfortunately, Mr. Joe
New
might have a
England
case
could be
of,
that team that comes out of nowhere.
New England could be that team
Could
that
be.
starts 3-0 and then loses the next
I said
10.
last week on the
Still
show,
say- and,
remember?
and I think they'll have the better quarterback too.
Remember, I
I
said
like
last week
Brissett.
on the show, I thought there will be one team.
There
always
always
is.
is. Every year.
So then we got the this is a gross game. Commanders hosting the Giants. I've got the Commanders.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the home team Commanders there.
So is Tommy. What do you got?
I took the Commanders.
Okay. So then we got the. Gosh, I gotta put Herbert on this week. My God. Chargers at the Panthers. I'm going with the Chargers.
I'm gonna
I
take
don't
Chargers here
think
too.
Anyone is surprised at that. You too? And Tommy is picking the Chargers. What do you got, Chuck?
Get out of here.
Chargers.
Get out
I'll be
of
surprised
here.
if anybody
This
picks.
guy.
I'll be surprised if anybody picks the Panthers to win a game all year. They don't play each other.
I might
so.
just I might just have to pick them randomly one week.
So now we got the Ravens and Raiders. Raiders at the Ravens.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Ravens, even though I hate it.
I'm gonna take the Pigs too, the Ravens. So.
Yeah. So
Yeah, what does Tommy got?
what do you got? Oh, Tommy's got the Ravens.
Chuck?
I'm going with crab cakes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Something good in that state anyway.
And then we got the another real good game.
Probably this
Rams
one.
at the Cardinals.
Not that one yet.
Although we made fun of the Bengals Patriots games, that it would be a blowout. I looked at it last night. We laughed about it. Yeah,
Yeah, how'd that go for us?
I know. And then so we got the
Rams Cardinals.
Rams Cardinals. Yeah.
Who you got, Tim?
I don't know why this didn't say my picks. I did it on the computer, but it usually transfers. I have the Rams. And what do you have, Josh?
I got the Cardinals here.
You got the Cardinals?
I got the Cardinals here.
Really?
How could you possibly go
Really?
with
Really?
Oh my gosh!
Tommy picked the Rams. What'd you pick, Chuck?
Don't forget they almost beat the Bills last week.
the Rams.
All right. And then we got Steelers at the Broncos. The Steelers are gonna have a field day with Bo
I
Nix.
certainly hope so.
They're gonna have a field day with Bo Nix, and it's in Denver. So Bo Nix couldn't handle getting booed at Auburn, so he transferred. Well, he's gonna get booed in Denver too.
Yep.
Does he realize he's playing in the city where Peyton Manning and John Elway played?
Probably not.
Quarterbacks have to be good.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
but those are the only two good quarterbers that Denver's had.
Yeah, but you remember those guys. Steelers, I'm going to pick the Steelers. What do you got, Josh?
I'm going to pick the Steelers.
And so is Tommy. Chuck?
I'm going with the Steelers.
Okay. Then we got Cincinnati at Kansas City. This could be a surprise.
It could
be.
No, it very well could
But I'm
be.
going with the Chiefs. What do you got?
I'm going to go with Mahomie again.
Yeah, you're Mahomie. God, I forgot it
Yep.
again.
Yep. I'm going to beat
Tommy's,
you to him.
Tommy's going with Mahomie, too. Chuck?
I'm going with Chiefs.
Okay. And then we got the Bears, the overrated Bears. Caleb Williams was terrible, wasn't he?
Not good.
Didn't we?
Not
I
good.
think we all agreed he was going to be bad.
Hey, way to not throw an interception, buddy, I guess.
Oh,
what
my
do you throw,
God.
for 130?
98.
98. Oh, not even 100.
I don't think he hit 100.
He didn't even
yards.
break
98.
100. What am I talking
98.
about?
What
do we got here?
yeah, then we got Bears and Texans.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the better quarterback, C.J. Stroud. The Texans.
Yeah. I was going to say whatever you came up with CJ to stand for, but I already forgot, so I'm going to go with
Was
CJ
it Carter
Stroud.
John or something?
Carter
It wasn't
John,
even-
yeah, something like that.
And it's not even.
No,
close to
I know. I was going to say like Connor Joe, and he's on the Pittsburgh Pirates. I mean, I don't know what's going on.
So we got here, we got
Tommy?
Tommy, yeah. He's going with the, oh, come on. Like, are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? Has he done that bad? He's 2 games behind you. You act like it's amazing to me. He picks the Texans. What do you got, Chuck?
Texans. C.J. Stroud, Ohio State
I
alum.
hope he gets every
C.J.
fucking
Stroud.
game right this week.
Oh, yeah.
I hope he does, even if it means me having a bad week. You're good Texans, yeah. Okay, we got the Monday night game.
Oh, boy.
Falcons at Eagles, and you probably think I'm picking the Falcons, huh?
Yeah, I'm
'cause
sure,
they're NFC
because
South.
they're in your division, so
No,
you
because
probably pick them to win.
No, because
right?
I know what's going on. I'm picking the Eagles.
Yeah, because Tim's more of a realist, and
I am.
the Eagles are a
I am.
lot
I-
better than the Falcons.
I picked my team to
so
lose.
I'm going to pick the Eagles as well.
Yeah. Also, the Eagles are great now.
Well, they're better than the Falcons.
Yeah. Well, of course, they're playing an NFC South team, right? Who'd they lose to in the playoffs last year? An NFC South team.
Yeah, the Buccaneers.
Wait, they didn't just lose. That game was over in the second quarter. They kicked their ass.
Yeah.
You guys better hope, and I told Tommy this a month ago, you guys better hope that the Browns do not lose to the Eagles. You think I've been bad about other things. That will never end if they lose to the Eagles.
I would project them
Because
right now to
Browns
lose to
fans
the
told me
Eagles.
the only reason the Buccaneers won is because the Eagles suck.
Well, I don't know who said that. Because
A lot of fans. A lot of Browns fans. So we got, I picked the Eagles, you picked the Eagles, Tommy picked the Eagles. Who'd you pick, Chuck?
The Eagles, you can't go with the Falcons here.
You can't.
No.
I agree.
No.
I told you guys, what did I tell you guys last week about the Falcons?
Not good.
They're overrated. Everyone thinks they're good. They're not good. Raheem Morris is not a good coach. He's a good defensive coordinator. He's not a good head
They got
coach.
a good running back, and that's it.
Although I
They do
can't
have a good
stand
running
Nick
back.
Sirianni either. The Eagles coach, that's smiling punk on the sidelines. He is. He's a smiling little punk. And that's what made me happy last year during that playoff game. Seeing him humiliated.
Yeah.
Because he's the smartest guy in the room. Well, he wasn't the smartest guy in the room then, but he will be the smarter guy this week because Raheem Morris is a terrible head coach. But so we're gonna have two 15-minute shows this week.
Just think, they picked Raheem Morris over Bill Belichick.
Because he wanted power.
Yeah. Who cares?
And their owner obviously didn't want to give him power. He was, only probably the greatest coach of all time.
Yeah.
Hey, let's see. So we got 1 minute left. And I just wanted to mention that tomorrow is 9/11. And it's hard for, I would say it's hard for, Josh or Tommy
Yeah,
to understand it as much.
as much, yeah.
Tommy was 42 days old. Josh was not born.
I was -3.
Yeah,
I
Josh
mean,
wasn't born. But it was horrible.
Terrible day.
It was terrible.
Terrible.
I mean, I'll never forget, I was at work, And I'll never forget, we were taking a test. We were taking a test after training to see if I kept my job. And I just finished the test, and I passed it. But I just finished the test, and I'm sitting at my computer, and I get an email from my sister because she worked at the same company. And all the email said is, "We're under attack." And I'm like, what the hell is she talking about? And then everybody started getting nervous. And everybody who had cell phones, they went dead. I didn't have a cell phone. They all went, every cell phone went dead. And that's it. And I just remember my cousin was at New York University, and he took financial classes. And my aunt and uncle couldn't get a hold of him. Till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It was horrible.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It was the worst day I can imagine for this country in my lifetime. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It just was, it was a horrible thing.
We heard about it in our work, and then we ended up going into a conference room. And we ended up watching that second plane crash
Oh, really?
into the building, and it was just something you'll never forget.
I know. It's just crazy.
It's engraved. It's
Yeah. And they took, and one plane that hit in Pennsylvania, they turned around over Cleveland. Right over downtown Cleveland.
and I went to Pennsylvania and saw that
You did?
memorial there, and very emotional. I couldn't even stay. And I could not listen to the cell phones. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I told Melissa we got to go. I couldn't do it.
I don't know if before that day, I always appreciated and respected policemen. But I don't know until that day if I respected firefighters. They're going to danger every call they go on.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys went up there knowing that they weren't coming down.
It was, again, just horrific.
And tomorrow morning at 8:30 at the 9/11 Memorial Park in Wickliffe, they're having a service. They're going to do it every year now. Our councilman, Randy Gerhardstein, his shop is right across, and he saw every year nothing went on that day. And so when he became councilman, he initiated that. And there's a service every year there now on 9/11 at the time.
Good.
So, yeah. So, we can never forget it.
No.
We can never forget it. So, but that's it for this week. And we're almost done. I'm Tim Shire.
I'm Josh Dome.
For Chuck Kulchock and Tommy Shire, we'll see you next week.
God bless America.